you can make all the music you want, but if you don't understand how business works with music, you won't be that successful superstar.
What's in that bag,
I'm Jeremy Backpack Miller, a multi-platinum award-winning producer with over 1 billion streams. Backpack. I actually got that name from showing up to the studio with my backpack on, full of everything, my laptop, my keyboard. Like, I'm coming into the studio just pulling all this stuff out like I'm in school. Like, I got this, I got my NPC. So, people just started calling me Backpack. Like, Backpack, man, what's in that bag? And that's actually my tag. What's in that bag, boy? So that's where the name came from. And I just kind of took it and ran with it, and built my brand around it. So, I have the faceless mascot with the backpack on, and I just, like I said, I took that brand, and I made it something big. But it stands for just uniqueness, fearless, just on edge, always pushing the boundaries, never taking no. Growing up, I have a musical background. I played piano at the age of 5, and violin in middle school and high school. I would say I started taking it serious in like high school, but my grandparents have a church, so they used to sit me at the keyboard and be like, "You're gonna play every Sunday," and I didn't know what I was doing. It just was forced on me, but that's where it started, and I'm thankful for that because that pushed me to take it more serious. But it started early. The first steps, what did I download? Oh no, I'm a Pro Tools guy. I started off on Pro Tools, so I guess I'm old school, but yeah, I didn't have the FL Studio or what the guys use now. I started off Pro Tools, Beat Machine, a MPC, or literally a beat machine. That's what it said. So I was in a piano, so I would literally hook those things up by aux and record, and couldn't make a mistake. If I had made a mistake making a beat, I had to start over. But yeah, I'm old school. With my music production, all I need is a MPC and a keyboard, and I can get going. And Pro Tools, of course. The most memorable highlights for me was receiving my YouTube plaque for 1 billion streams. I was like, okay, this is working, because a billion is a lot, and most people don't receive those type of accolades while they're alive, like maybe old and can barely receive the awards. But to know it's this early in my career and I reached milestones like that already, just, man, the sky's the limit for me. And that's how I think. I'm like, wow, I can do a lot more. If I did a billion already, I can do 2 billion in a matter of 2 years. It might have took 7 to get one, but I can now do 2 in shorter time, because I know the formula. I know what it takes. I know the drive. It's not the same as starting from the beginning. This time I know what I need to do, so I'm going to get there a lot faster. I wouldn't say it's anything that has changed the way I work, but with the song Rolex by Ayo Teo, just seeing that whole dance movement and culture cultivate into what we have now with TikTok and all the influencers and people getting paid from those things, that was something big for me. Just watching that, watching those guys being told at that time, like, you're not gonna make any money by being dancers from a dance song. But now every song you hear is 1 minute. They're dancing to it. It's not even full-length songs anymore. So just to hear those guys go through those things, or see them go through those things, and then this turn into the culture that we have now, yeah. When I realized that I wanted to take it global is when I seen my song chart on the Billboard 200 and the Billboard 100. I think the albums chart on Billboard 200 and singles chart on Billboard 100. But when I seen my songs chart globally with my name, I was like, I can reach the masses, with this sound. And I just took it from there. People reaching out and telling people about me, or they're hearing about me and wanting to work with me. I don't advertise online. I don't have beats online. It's just, yeah, I'm what they say, boots on the ground more so. I like to work, hand to hand, face to face. Bring my sound to you, or you come to me, and I craft the sound around you. That's how I like to work. Yes, my list of collaborations, it's not big like, some of the big guys that I'm, in the rooms with, but it's a nice list. From Eminem to Rae Sremmurd to the Ayo and Teo guys. A lot of it, like I said, just came from word of mouth, and just seeing those guys be a cultural influence and movement, and I'm a part of it. It's just it's undescribable. It's undescribable. I realized helping those artists blow up, I realized that helped me when when all the publishers started coming at me. When I did make the records for them, and they were trying to find out who was who on the records and who helped make it. Like, I was a part of it too, but I didn't get the shine like the artist on the front end, but on the behind the scenes with business, man, I'm in rooms with executives and label heads, and they're like, hey, we want to do this with you, do that type of deal with you. That's when I realized, okay, I'm just as important as the artist. I don't want to say when I received my first check from music is what sparked my interest in it, but just reading on it and learning the business side of it really made me take it serious. Like, yeah, I knew the money was, coming behind it, but I just love music. I love just making music. But when, yeah, the checks started coming in and I could quit my day job, I was like, oh yeah, I'm done. I literally walked out of my job when I received my first placement. Like, I didn't even get a check. I just got the call like, "Hey, you're on the Rae Sremmurd album." I walked out of Delta that same day. Like, oh, I'm done. I worked with Songtrust since, yeah, the beginning. I didn't know how to collect my money, and that's how I came across Songtrust. I started collecting my Spotify checks, but I wasn't collecting like income from albums or my streams. And I'm like, how do I collect the rest of my money? Came across Songtrust, and again, I didn't want to sign to a big publishing company or big label just to collect those funds. I came across Songtrust. They stood for exactly what I've been preaching: independence and, staying unsigned but collecting your income. And it was a go from there. I signed up, and man, I've been telling everybody about them since day one, and just to see them grow into the powerhouse that they are now, it feels good. I feel like I've been growing right along with them. I love working with artists. Again, I keep using this word, but who are just fearless, who don't take no for an answer, just hungry, and also ones that not only try to make good music, but try to understand the business of music, because it's a business at the end of the day. You can make all the music you want, but if you don't understand how business works with music, you won't be that successful superstar. I don't want just a regular artist. A local joker is what I like to say. I want superstars. I want to work with somebody who's trying new things, who's just, man, just doing their own thing. I don't mind helping, but I love to see when artists take advantage of, their situation, or just take initiative. Just step out there and go to the studio. I don't have to drag you to the studio for 4 hours. I don't have to sit you at the computer to, listen to beats to write songs. Like, it's just already in you. You just need somebody to help guide you along the way. What's next? Just again stepping into the executive side, taking Backpack Music and turning it into a full label production house. Just Stepping into different things. I want to continue my ventures in real estate. I want to continue my ventures and just man, nonprofits, giving back, helping the youth. So again, stepping outside of the production box and doing some positive things.